Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 7th grade concept of circumference and area of circles. This is standard 7.9b in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 25 off the 2021 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we have a circle here, and they actually on this test, if you took this in 2021 with the paper version, they did not actually give you this right here, this 3.5 centimeters. I went ahead and supplied that for you. Since you're looking at this on a screen, and rulers don't work the same on a screen because we can zoom in, we can zoom out, you need a special type of tool that stays proportional to make it work. So assuming that in 7th grade we know how to use a ruler and that you're going to the nearest half centimeter. So a lot of times in the younger grades we're going to the nearest inch, we're going to the nearest centimeter. Now we're going to the nearest half centimeters. This radius right here is 3.5 centimeters. Now that's all they're going to give us. This radius here is 3.5 centimeters. What we need to do is we need to find the measurement that is closest to the area of this circle in square centimeters. So let's make sure we understand how we find the area of a circle. It's not length times width because there's no corners, there's no length, and there's width. There's just curves, and so we have to use area equals pi r squared. Now thankfully we've measured the radius, and that's right there. Let's talk about pi. Pi is actually a ratio, so it equals any circle, the circumference divided by the diameter. So if I were to take this circumference, right, so if my radius is 3.5, I would take this right here, and this would be my diameter. So that diameter would be double that. That's about 7, right? And then take this circumference, which I don't know what the circumference is, but if I take that circumference, divide it by my 7, guess what it's going to be? It's always going to be about this 3.14. It doesn't matter if it's a large circle or a small circle. And so we use this approximation. I'm going to use these little squiggly lines. That means it's approximately 3.14, but it's actually an irrational number. It goes on and on and on and on. It never stops. So pi is our ratio of circumference over diameter of any circle, any size, whether it's this small or even larger like this. So we've got all the numbers we need. We're going to use 3.14, and we've got this 3.5 is our radius, but we're not going to double that. We're going to square it. So 3.5, what that means is that's 3.5 times itself. 2 times. So to the power of 2 means you're multiplying the base number by itself 2 times. If you were going to do 3.5 cubed, or to the power of 3, then you would do 3.5 times 3.5 times 3.5. But this, we're just going to square. We're going to do it twice. So that's 25, that's 15, that's 17. And that is going to be 15, that's 9, that's 10. So 5, 2, 2. All right, so 12.25. I'm going to put the decimal there because I got 2 digits behind the decimal in the factor, so I need 2 digits behind the decimal in the product. So it's 12.25, but now I've got to multiply that by my 3.14. So let's do that real quick, and that's going to be kind of chunky. Let's see, that's going to be 20. That's going to be 8, that's 10. That's going to be 8, that's 9. All right, so 49. And that's easy. That's 12.25 because that's a 1. Now let's do that 3 right there. That's 15. 6, that's 7. 6, and that's 3. All right, add them all up. 0, 5. That's 11, 16. That's 5, 6, 7, 14. That's 8, 3. So I've got 4 digits there, so 38.47D.